Top of the morning to you, fellas, and happy hump day as well. Apologize for the lack of weekly updates. Went on a couple of trips and whatnot. We had the long All-Star week, but we're back now. So thank you so much for your understanding. We're going to go over week 16. It was a long week, 10 days. Really got to see teams that are able to sustain their stats for an extended period of time, which is nice. So it's always fun to see this because you kind of get to see where teams really are. First, we're just going to go over a couple matchups this week. Our first one, which would have been our matchup of the week, the current 2 versus 3 seed, Putt for Dough, which I think is Jared. A lot of different team names this year. I think it's a little bit of an identity crisis. Not really conveying a whole lot of confidence heading into the playoff run. But Putt for Dough is Jared. We also saw that injury bug phase that he went through. Maybe he's just changed his name to Excuses. But he was facing off with Ryan. 6-5 victory for Ryan. He officially takes it. Cluffy boy, well done. Nice pitching week for Cluff. 110 Ks. Wins with 5 saves. Really pretty impressive there. Jared's strong offensive numbers. Jared's 5 categories were all offensive. Home runs, RBI, stolen bases average, and ops. Well done. Cluffy did snake the run category, which got him the victory overall, 6-5. So well done by Cluff, and nice weeks for it. Suarez is only 184 average this week, but 5 bombs and 9 RBIs. It's really, really nice. He's been a nice pickup all year. Starling Marte, who, if the Pirates were actually, which they are actually, more in contention, I think he's going to end up getting some MVP votes in the National League this year. Will he win it? Absolutely not. But Starling Marte, it's just kind of a nice draft, and Goldschmidt's really turned it around for Cluff. For Jared, Edwin, 2 bombs, 8 RBIs, over 1 in the ops category. Pretty impressive. Trout was the triple threat this past week. 9 runs, 4 bombs, 9 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, a 1.326 ops. Pretty impressive there. So I think both teams can kind of feel pretty good about where they're at. Jared, not the greatest in ERA and whip and things like that, but again, it was a long week. It's tough. You're going to get exposed a little bit there. Next matchup we're going to go over is going to be Alonji versus Warning Track Power, and Alonji takes down Goliath here. So Alonji's had an up and down year, but he's hung in there. He's in 4th place right now after week 16, and he takes down Scott. The ERA wasn't there for Matt, but what was there is the fact that Scott's pitching also didn't really do that great. So Alonji wins whip with a 1.4. Kind of goes to show you how that week went. And Scotty working the wire as per usual. He's got Brian on the DL right now. He hasn't really had too much of Brian all year, but no more Cueto for Scott either. That's going to hurt him. Pitching's really been a strong suit for him all year, up until the last few weeks. So it's going to be interesting to see how his team recovers. Nice weeks for Rhys Hoskins, 7 bombs and 14 RBIs for Rhys's pieces there. And then Salvador Perez with 5 bombs as well for Scott. Grandal, the other catcher, for Matt, gets 4 bombs. Scotty had 20 bombs and 59 RBIs this past week, and this was a really even matchup. I think, if anything, they both need to be a little concerned about the pitching, but again, this is another matchup where I think both of them can feel pretty good. And let's see, Aaron maintaining 8-4 victory against Alex. I beat Gordy 7-5, and then Trevor is really right there in the playoff spot. He quietly gets back to 500. Well done, sir. So it's gonna be fun. There's 7 teams fighting for 6 spots really down the stretch, and it's gonna be interesting. So this week's matchup of the week, it's going to have to be me versus Cluff. The 3 versus the 6 seed. We're in a 5-4 bout right now, and it's gonna be fun to watch it go down to the line here. Hey, it's good to be back. Good luck to all of you. Happy day after trade deadline day. Giants staying put. Is it good? Is it bad? We'll see. One love.